Well, hello all. I'm Linda Vater. Welcome to my English garden on the prairie. I'm about 5 minutes from downtown Oklahoma City, and I have gardened here in my 1935 home for about the past 30 years. Like you, I have done everything I know how to put my own personality and my personal stamp on my landscape. And one thing I rely on very heavily to do that is topiary. I am absolutely infatuated, even obsessed about the art and the practice of topiary. So in this webinar today, I want to share with you everything I know about this fascinating hobby, who might want to engage in it, what you'll need to get started, what kind of plants most lend themselves to the art of topiary, where you might want to stage them in your home and landscape, where you can find them, either to make your own and grow your own, or in gardens and nursery centers, and basically just why you would want to take up this hobby after all, because it is just very, very meditative, and it's just a beautiful art form. So stick with me, grab a pencil and paper or even your iPhone to screenshot lots of the tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you today to help you get started with your own topiary garden. So what is topiary and why do we find it so appealing? Well, it's nothing more than just clipping plants into geometric forms or into desired shapes. So characters at Disneyland comes to mind. I personally really just like the simplicity of the geometric forms of cubes, of spheres, of large globes that really can do much in the garden to punctuate spaces, and they also look great just in a small scale as tabletop potted plants. I also like them because there's a certain childlike, simplistic appeal to them. This is actually how a kid would draw a tree. Nothing more than a trunk with a ball on top. And I think it's it's got a very primal appeal that is compelling and attractive to all of us. It's so easy to do. Anyone can do it, no matter what scale of gardening you do. If you just live in an apartment, if you've just got house plants, if you have a huge landscape, it really doesn't matter. Topiary is accessible to everyone. And I will use almost any kind of plant as a topiary, as a medium for my topiary expression. I'll use all sorts of evergreens, conifers, deciduous plants, shrubs, trees, annuals, perennials. Almost everything can be fodder for my clippers. So think outside the box as you're imagining what kind of topiaries you want to create. So what do you need to get started? It's very, very easy, and I'll tell you just what the very basic tools and elements are that you need to get started on your own topiary pilgrimage.